Good morning, everyone. It's bright and early. I will be on at 10 a.m. this morning to show you what's happening in the stamp room. But I did want to show you, they've just arrived, and so a lot of it is still in the van, and they're unloading. So here is some of it right here. It's going to be cabinets and shelves and bookcases. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's actually not solid white. So it's got a little bit of texture to it. And there's actually a second truck here. And I have been told not all the pieces are here. So as each day happens, they will bring more items, shelving and doors. These are doors right here. So just to kind of give you an idea, and I will be on at 10 a.m. this morning live, okay? So that you can see what is going on. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. So getting super excited. I'll finally get to unpack my stamping supplies, which have been in a box since October. So anxious for that.
Tom is super excited too.
Yes. All right, so I'll be back. And actually, I might show you the room in just a second, and so you can see the room empty. So I didn't do that last night, so that would be fun too. So I will do that. All right, I do want to show you the inside of the stamp room before they begin. This door over here is a storage room, and it does have a full bathroom as well. And this is the closet, which I will turn that light on. I also have cabinets and shelving going into the closet as well. So this will be great. Sorry about that if you heard the phone. And I'm going to just move around here. And on this wall, we're going to have base cabinets, and this is going to be my cutting area. And if I scan this way, this is actually going to be the paper wall, ink pads, ink, Stampin' Blends, lots of paper. So yeah, it's a really nice sized room for sure. So that's the paper wall with some lighting. And I just showed you the cutting area right here. And then over here, I'll have base cabinets and as well as upper cabinets. The upper cabinets will be for the stamp cases, and the base cabinets are for die cutting. So this is the die cutting area. And oops, I'm also going to have a TV in here as well. So now you can see I've moved all the way to the end of the other side of the room. So you can get an idea of what's happening in here. And if you're attending retreat this weekend, you may have the opportunity for a visit and to see the actual room. So I'm just moving around in the room so you can kind of get an idea of the size. I'm at the door frame of the stamp room. Again, the door on the left in the back of the room is the storage area. So just trying to give you a reference point, you'll be looking at the paper wall. That will become the paper wall. And then I'm going to scan around, and Jason is actually working on the cutting area. So this is where I have all my paper cutters and basic stamping tools. And in the middle section, you're going to notice two compartments. That bottom one is where the trash can is going. So let's see if we can look at the cabinets and get a better view. They're not exactly white, and again, it always depends on lighting, so it's just really hard to see. But you can see the base cabinets. They are designed so they are about 36, 37 inches high, which means I don't have to bend over to cut paper. So that will save my back. So the rest of the room, just a quick scan. The guys are working. And the two doors over there, there's a closet in there where the ladder is. And then on the right is a bathroom. And you'll see some of the material. They will be bringing more material every day. So this is certainly not all of it. And then this is the die cutting wall, and it's where the TV is going, and they haven't even begun this area yet. All right, any questions for me while I'm live? I will come back today around 4 p.m. to give you an update and for you to see how everything has progressed. So, good morning, everyone. This is a happy day. I have so much stamping stuff I haven't seen since October, so I'm really happy to unpack that next week. We're also getting ready for retreat this week, so anyone who's coming to retreat, you may get a sneak peek of the stamp room if you would like. Yeah. I'm just going to pop in really quick because it's going up really fast. And so again, I am showing you the paper wall. At the bottom in the middle are the cubicles, and that's where I slide in my 12 by 12 inch designer paper. And then I showed you this earlier this morning. That's the cutting area. And then this is the die cutting area right here. And in the center is where I'm going to have large drawers for all the dies and the machines. And each bookcase on the end, that will be drawers. I'm so shocked at how quickly it is being installed. There's more cabinets going in this closet, so we'll get to that later once they add something to it. And I'm just going to pan around the room so that you can see the entire thing. I can't believe how fast it's going up, right? It's crazy fast. They got here around 8:30. So I'm excited about this wall and how it's going to come together. All right, I'll be live at 4 o'clock today, or it could be sooner, just depending on how fast the assembly goes. Again, this is how I enter the room. And so I'm just going to walk over here and show you. There are 10 of these, I call them cubbies. They could be cubicles. My 12 by 12 inch designer paper will go into each one of these slots. So I have 10 12 by 12 paper holders. On the ends, which here's an end right here, we can't really see it because something's covering it up, but there will be drawers there, and that's where I will put scrap paper. So if we go over here, you're going to notice another cabinet next to the cubicles. This will also be drawers and where I plan to put scrap paper. So right along here, there will be 5 drawers, okay? So again, I can use those to store envelopes, scrap paper, stuff like that. Then right above this will be the countertop. It's a laminate countertop that will be delivered to the house, I believe, tomorrow or Wednesday. And then right above the countertop will be ink pads. And above that will be an area of display. So I can display projects as well as have some storage. So I call this the paper wall because the 8.5 by 11 inch paper will also be above this base cabinet. So it's going to take up the entire wall. And then as we move around the room, you're going to notice this base cabinet. Right in the middle is where the trash cans will be. And then right above that will be just another storage area. Also, these will have cabinet doors on the front, and it'll have pull-out trays where we put punches. So I'm anxious for that. Can't wait to see that work. And then I actually don't have anything above this cabinetry. So it's just a base cabinet, and there'll be laminate on top of this as well. You're gonna also notice, look at all the doors that are here. They actually came with the hinges on it. And then it also has a label. It tells you the color of the product and where it goes in the craft room. So if we turn around to this side of the room, we have another full wall, and this is going to be the die cutting area. So right here in the center, there will be cabinets. By the way, there are cabinets on these three big, large cubbies, okay? There'll be cabinet doors. And on this side, it will have drawers, D-R-A-W-E-R-S. Why am I having so much trouble saying that word today? Drawers. And then it'll have drawers on this side as well, right over here. Now, above this, there will be bookcases that I'll store the stamp sets in. And right in the middle here, I'll also have a TV that is on the wall. All right, so lots of cabinets going right above here. So I think this room is a little bit bigger than my last stamp room, but it's shaped very differently. My old stamp room was above a two-car garage, and this stamp room is a very large bedroom that we're converting to the stamp room. And that's the door where you go out into the hallway. And they also worked on the closet today. So I'm anxious to show you this. And this is all open here. This is where I plan to put my printer, and it's supposed to have a pull-out shelf. And it wraps all the way around the room. And there will be open shelving at the very top, which is where I'll store a lot of things like boxes and bags and that sort of thing. So this is the closet, and here are all the drawings. They mark everything. So many hours of preparation went into this room. It's something we've been working on, I don't know, probably 5 months, just trying to fine tune everything. But you'll even notice how things are gonna look. This is the closet and all the detailed measurements. I can't even imagine the amount of measurements for this. So as I exit the closet, again, here is the room, and they will be here bright and early in the morning. In the very center of this room will be an island. And that will also be made with laminate, and it's going to have storage under the island. So, and if anyone has questions, please let me know. I can answer those while we're here. I'll be back in the morning at about 10 a.m. The crew usually arrives around 8:30 in the morning. So as you can tell, I'll show you all the different shelves that are here that have to be installed yet. So there is quite a bit of shelving to go. This is the door to the bathroom. So we're not doing anything in there. Here's more shelves here. Again, everything's labeled as to where it goes, and the drawers are going to arrive tomorrow. So the island, great question on the island. The island's 122 inches long, and I'll be able to seat 10 to 12 people comfortably, and it's counter height. So it's not a regular table. So when I'm not having classes, it'll make it really easy for me to spread out and create all of my card kits and it'll be much easier preparation for retreats. So looking forward to that. I'm gonna back all the way. My back is up against the paper wall, and you can kind of see how long the room is from here. And I believe with the island, it is 48 inches wide, if I'm remembering correctly. And maybe I can show you this. I don't know how well it'll show up with the lighting outside. This is the paper wall. So here is the bottom, which they did today. Drawers are going to go in on each side. These are the 10 cubicles. This is where the ink pads go and the blends and ribbon. And here is where paper goes. And up here is storage. So it'll go all the way to the ceiling. So my Facebook Lives on Wednesday nights, they will be in this room, which is where I've been since we moved here. So I will do my lives right here in this room. This is the base cabinets between the two windows. And you can see here we've got the trash can, 2 drawers. These doors open up, and this is where you store punches. So I could pretty much unpack this room in my sleep because we spent so many months designing it. And I was going to look for the illustration for this room, but I don't see it taped anywhere. So, all right, everyone. I will be back with you in the morning at 10 a.m. And I can't wait to see how far they get tomorrow. Really looking forward to that. Here's more shelving behind the door. They left today about 2 o'clock to go load the truck with drawers. So, and they have my little bee drawer pulls on them too. So they have little bees on them. So just like the other stamp room. So thank you for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll be back with you tomorrow morning. Have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by.